Hey guys, and what's up? This is Road Tripping and Race Cars episode 4. So today I'm heading down to St Mary's via the Putty Rd, so out towards Singleton from where I live in Greta. Going to the Putty Rd, go down there, St Mary's. I'm picking up some semi-slick tyres that are just too cheap to pass up really. And then from there I'm going to cut across the Galston Gorge, up the old road, like the old Pacific Highway. Might stop at Pie in the Sky for something to eat, and then home via like Wollombi, out through Sassnock. So yeah, it should be good fun. Stop along the way and get some photos, get some videos, and hopefully some good scenery. While I'm stopped here at this red light, I'll say a few words quickly. So I'm on the Putty Rd, notoriously famous with like motorcycle riders as being like a racetrack like street. It spreads from Singleton to Windsor, so I think it's about 150 k's thereabouts, 140. I've driven it a couple of times. I absolutely love it. It's unreal. However, with the recent rainfalls and whatnot, I think it was like beginning of this year or maybe even last year, parts of the road washed away, and as a result it's down to one lane in certain spots and you get stuck here at traffic lights. So not the end of the world, just sit and have a break and chat to the camera for a second. But yeah, so hopefully getting some footage on this one. Basically it's like a magnetic mountain. Every time I'm sort of coming up to something, I hit the button and I stick it on the roof or I stick it on the door and hope to God I get some good footage. There you go, a car finally came through, so this might actually go green in a sec. was fun. But must remember it's a public road, so as much as I'm, throwing the car around a little bit faster than what, you generally sort of would, I'm not breaking the speed limit. It's got a fairly high speed limit on this road, and this is why it's so popular with bike riders. Got a green light already. Also must remember roadworks, but it's only a very quick little section anyway. I'm about to come out the other side of it. But yeah, this road's unreal. Like it was one of those roads that I'd never actually driven until I moved into the Hunter Valley, and now at pretty much any chance I get to drive it, I take. But yeah, lots of tight corners, and sort of pretty repetitive too. Like I'm about to come into another one. This is a 35k corner, and I'm coming into it 80 k's an hour, holding a little bit of a slide there, but I held 80 k's an hour. I mean, yeah, was that illegal? I don't know. It's pretty borderline because these tyres are terrible and starting to slide. But at the same time, I wasn't exceeding the speed limit, so. Again, that's why it's so popular with motorcycle riders, but being popular with motorcycle riders also means popular with police, so it's got to be wary, keep an eye out. Also got to keep an eye out for stuff on the road, like I'm hoping the GoPro picked it up, I'm sure it did, but a big goanna ran across the road in front of me on that last section, so right now there's a bird going across, which I haven't got a camera facing forward at the minute, but this is all 100km/h stretch of road through here, so that section back there was 80, which is, I maintained 80 through there. But yeah, awesome time, some great scenery. I think the road's starting to open up a little bit through here now, so sit on 100 and see if we can find some cool shows. So this is actually a really cool spot. If you come through here on the weekends, there's this fellow, his name's Dave Thurston, and as you can see by what he's got written on here, barbecue, wood-fired bacon, barbecue, egg roll, sausages, onions, super salubricious world sailor Dave Thurston. Now this guy's cool. I've been down here on a weekend, and he stands over here at this barbecue, and he literally has a chat to you, cooks you up a feed, top bloke. And he does all these welding, like all these sculptures and whatnot, which are, amazing. Very talented man. But he lives out here all on his own. And I asked him, I said, where have you got to go to get groceries? Is it quicker to go to Sydney, or is it quicker to go to Singleton? And he said Singleton. So I've been driving for, I don't know, probably over an hour. And I'd assume that's what it takes him to get into Singleton each time, at least an hour. So yeah, long way to get bread and milk. I'll say quickly before I leave the old BP halfway truck stop is there's nowhere along this road really to stop and get fuel and whatnot, so if you're coming through on a weekend and Dave's there, it's good to support him. His food's good, it's reasonably priced, he's a funny fella, definitely worth dropping in here. And I'll chuck a couple of photos up right now, and as you can see, you can get a good photo of your car or your bike or whatever if you're traveling this road. And yeah, like I said, good fella, good food. and there's not a lot of places to stop. There is a much bigger sort of truck stop along here, but support the little guy. Little guys need the love. How is that for a gate? Absolutely spun me out last time I came down here, well, first time I came down here I should say. I saw that and I was like, holy wow, what's going on here? Like, this place is huge. And, you know, being an avid Vikings fan, I thought, yeah, Christian Monastery, right, there's like a castle or something up there. No, it's just the gate's impressive. I googled it, nothing else really impressive around the place. But as you drive down this road, it must be like a couple of Ks. It's a massive chain link fence around it, and yeah, I don't know what they're doing in there, but some serious fencing and trees and whatnot to try and hide it. Pretty cool, but in a way, sort of. So I just saw a sign for Grey Gum Cafe, which I'm gonna use this one in a second and show you where it is. It says it's the last stop for 46 Ks. The crazier thing about it, I'm 99% sure they don't have petrol there. So if you're doing Putty Rd, make sure you fuel up first. Here it is, 200 metres on the left. So this is the Grey Gum Cafe. I do not see a petrol bowser. I do see quite a few motorcycles though. So just came through Colo Heights, and all of a sudden I got music playing in my ears, and you know, like from my phone, and all of a sudden I start getting all these notifications, beep 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 beep, and I'm like, oh wow, I've got phone reception for the first time in like an hour. So I punch in the address of where I'm going, and pulled over, of course, because it'd be illegal to use my phone while I'm driving. Anyway, oh wow. There's petrol in 300 metres and hot food. Gobbler's Choice. Oh, it's Colo Heights service station. Okay, gotcha. Wow, okay. That's the first fuel I have seen on the Putty Rd. Yeah, anyway, I'm an hour from where I need to be at St Mary's, according to maps, so... and then according to Waze, there's police or a speed camera or something, so hopefully that's all gone before I get through there. Not that they'll worry me anyway, but not worth the hassle, you know, if they do decide to pull me over. But, oh wow, the view is pretty cool. Yeah, the road's changed significantly. It's just sort of opened up and it's more like just a country road now. It's not like windy and exciting, but there's still some nice scenic stuff along here. So yeah, keep on cruising to the destination. Alright, I've made it to St Mary's. I've just picked up these tyres, so, you know, 5 mostly worn out, but still, you know, I'll get a few events out of them. But 5 semi-slicks for $100, can't go too far wrong. Andrew at, what's this place called? I don't know, I'll put it down here. Top bloke, absolute legend. So thank you, Andrew. And yeah. Off to do Galston Gorge now, followed by Old Pacific Highway towards home. I'm going to stop probably at the Pie and Sky and get something to eat, and keep making our way home. I've just got to Galston Gorge. I've pulled off. There's no overtaking for 5Ks or something, so I'm going to try and let as many cars go past, but given the time of day, I think this is going to keep coming, so I don't want to get held up by anything that's like slow, but it is what it is. See how we go. as you would have just seen, I 100% jinxed myself. I was stuck behind, well, it was a Ford Transit van that was like a couple of cars in front. So I just played cat and mouse a bit, tried to have as much fun as I could, keeping it legal. But yeah, Galston Gorge is a pretty sick road. I have driven it before many years ago in a Mercedes I had. Would have been a lot more fun without traffic, I'll just say that much. So I've arrived at the Pie in the Sky. Well, that's a lie, I've actually been in Eaton, and I forgot to bring my GoPro out with me. Bush turkey. But I thought I'll grab the GoPro out and give you a quick look anyway. Yeah, so that's Pie in the Sky. It's only a quick look at it, but like I said, I've eaten, probably got sauce on my face or something, embarrassing myself right now. But yeah, this is the start of the old Pacific Highway, so time to go and do that, I guess. that little bit leaving pits till like going over Mooney Bridge, like old pack's obviously way longer. I'm not going to go and bore you with the whole thing, and also may want to push it a little and don't want to incriminate myself. But it's really sad to think, you know, you got the highway, like the freeway, right next to this, and everyone's just, you know, driving all these. I just won't get where I'm going. It's like, really, come on, like, okay, you can't see it right now, but right next to me is the water. It's literally like 20 metres from the side of the road coming through Mooney. All the twists and turns, I mean, that keeps you awake. Like, yeah, I get it. If I was driving, you know, Brisbane to Melbourne, I'd want to sit on the highway too, I suppose. But even still, like, this is fun, you know, I'm enjoying this. These sort of roads, you know, like they're good fun, and this is what, before the freeway was over there, this was the main road. This was the only way you could get from Sydney to, say, Newcastle, was via the old Pacific Highway. So, you know, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful road, there's a million people on it, there's a heap of bikes and stuff, all thankfully going the other way at this point. I don't want to get held up by a slow guy on a bike. But, yeah, I don't know, I may chuck the camera back on soon, I'm not sure. We'll see how we go. Right, so I'm off the old Pacific Highway, now I've just come into Putty Rd. So anyone who knows this area, it is absolutely beautiful. I'll get the camera up on the roof in a minute, see if I can get some shots. But from here, I'm sort of making my way up to Wollombi, which is, you know, I'm on the way home anyway. Like, really, my whole destination initially was St Mary's, just to get these tyres, and other than that, I want to stop in the Pie and Sky for a pie. But so far I've done 311 kilometres since I've filled up, you know, in Greta, like in my home suburb. So but yeah, so by the time I get home it'll be well over 400 k's. Maps is still telling me I'm 50, what's it say? I'm 60 k's from Wollombi, I'm 50 minutes from Wollombi. And I think from Wollombi to my house is still another sort of 40-45 minutes. So I think at the beginning of the video you would have seen it said that this was like a 5.5 hour loop. Plus I've stopped and whatnot. So I'm imagining it'll still be daylight by the time I get home, but I don't think it'll be daylight for long. But yeah, we're getting there. So look at what we're battling. We've got idiots on scooters, and then up in front we've got a bloody truck. This is part of the old Convict Trail. I don't know where you can see that wall. I just pulled up and got some photos of the car. But yeah, that's part of the old Convict Trail on is it historic Route 33 they call this, between Culnear and Wollombi. So here's the hard part. How do I get down without making a fool of myself? I might take the easy route. It's a longer walk, but it's definitely safer. So yeah, I've just pulled up on another one of these. There's actually a sign over here I want to have a quick look at. Yeah, Murray's Run Culvert. So this is another one. This isn't the same one. Let's see if I can get down here without falling over or getting bitten by a snake or a lizard or ants or anything that can bite. Oh. Ah, yeah, there we go. See, I don't know how far these things go, but I stuck my head in the other one before and actually see it comes out the other side. There's a bit of light. Alright, I've got my beauty shots. Let's have a quick look. What's this thing say? I'm not going to read all of that, but feel free to pause it if you feel like doing so. Yeah, Great North Road, Culvert, Murray's Run. Stone Culvert is an integral part of the Great North Road, blah 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 blah. Let's see if I can run up this without hurting myself. Oh, these young kids definitely make it look a lot easier than... Oh, I've done it. I've done it. I don't know if it looks like it in the video, but well, it's about that tall. Alright, on to Wollombi. So, you just saw me run up the side of that wall. I will admit I've broken a sweat. Something a lot of people don't know of. I've actually just recently lost... bugger it, a truck just went past and I'm going to get stuck behind it. Anyway, I recently lost about 25 kilos and I'm still trying to lose weight. So, about 6 months ago, I don't think I would have been running up that like this. And if I did, I don't know. I don't think there is an if I did, because I don't think I would have been able to. I think if I tried, I would have failed. Get traction. Well, I caught the car way faster than I thought I would. But the truck seems to be pulling away from it, so we'll see how we go with that. Pretty lovely out here though. Why are you touching your brakes? Not even close to you. So I drove through Wollombi. I was contemplating stopping at the pub, and then I thought, why bother? I don't drink bloody soft drink. I've got a bottle of water in the car that I've been sipping on all day. It's pretty hot now and very empty, but pretty close to home. I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to keep on going. So that's what I've done. I've kept on going. Don't know if there's anything that interesting between here and home. I may or may not find something. It was a cool bike. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Oh, by the way, I've caught up to that truck. It's in front of me, but like, he's absolutely hooking. So he's not slowing me down, and if anything, he's pulling away from me at the moment. after because I dropped the kids to school, and it's about 5 o'clock now. Oh, what a day. I'm not going to fit through there. Might be getting skinnier, but I'm not skinny. So that's what I picked up. 5 near-bald semi-slicks. Actually, I think 3 or 4 of them are pretty good, but cheap enough. So yeah, now on to edit everything and get today's video all up and done. So yeah, if you're enjoying them, like and subscribe and all the standard stuff the cool kids say. I'm not a cool kid, I'm just a guy having a go. And I'll see you in the next one.